place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, with Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Last game for the Pacers, a loss to the Wizards.
You know, it's a little bit surprising that the game got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
They really were. Outplayed them. If you looked only at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. But it was a case of a few intangibles that didn't play out in their favor that made all the difference.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers, Aldridge and Lopez are down low. Damian Lillard out there with Williams, and it's Batum in at the 3. So it's the Pacers now. It's a 5-point game, and George kicks it to West. Back to George. Outside Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the baseline, and the jumper falls for him.
He's not somebody they lean on for points, but when he does score, that's a bonus.
Now, here's Lillard. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. It's Williams with the drive. Aldridge can't get it to go. Terry outside. It's rebounded by Aldridge. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Earlier, I spoke with Frank Vogel. He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, we'll see how successful they are.
All right, Doris, thanks. Now, here's Lillard. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Lopez kicks to Williams. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Williams. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Portland shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And that one falls for Williams. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Hill passes to Hibbert. Here's George. There's a killer 2-handed slam.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
Man, he is an absolute force when he gets near the hoop.
Now here's Williams, averaging 10 points per contest. It's Lillard, top of the key. Back to Williams. Aldridge dishes to Lillard. Portland no good that time either. Indiana trailing here. Right wing. George against Williams, and George kicks it to West. The score now all even. West has got his first points of the night.
You gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Lillard gets the screen from Williams. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
George with the screen on Lillard. Hill passes to George. It's back to Hill. Feeds to Hibbert. Lopez with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Outside, Batum connects from 3-point range. Batum's got his second bucket of the night. So it's the Pacers now, trailing by 5. Outside Hill. West a screen on Lillard. On the wing, Terry. It's George on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Cannot hit. Now Portland takes it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
The wide open look here for Terry. The shot's good on the assist by George. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Bulls. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they... And, of course, Indiana, a couple spots below.
Looking at Indiana, they're really quite an incredible success story. After coming into the season with such low expectations, they've really turned the league on its ear. They've been very impressive.
You know, I thought it would take them a long time to get all the pieces to fit this year, but little did I know that. I mean, those pieces were already in place, seemingly right out of training camp, Clark.
Now, here is Hill. He's coming off a 16-point game against Washington.
Yeah, not to mention 4 big steals on the night. He's getting it done at both ends of the floor.
Williams sets a screen for Lillard. Lets a floater go, and he gets it to go. Lillard's got his first points in this one.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Indiana shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. Miami's checked in for the Pacers. Boozer comes in for David West. Portland also making some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Dragic in for Damian Lillard. Williams, a screen on Hill. Dragic with it, and Terry picks him up defensively. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Hill kicks to George. Boozer with a screen for George. The kick out to Hill. Fires the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And in that first matchup, they got absolutely manhandled on the boards, guys. So they're going to have to do a much better job tonight in the paint if they're going to win this game.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Over to the wing. Here's Boozer. Indiana again missing. Back to what Steve just said, in terms of rebounding, they did not have a good time of it when they squared off previously.
And once things started to go bad for them, guys, and they did go bad, I mean, they were that much less aggressive on the glass, and that's a no-win formula.
Hill kicks to Mahimi. Left side, George. Dishes to Terry. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Portland leading by 8. To the middle. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And their lead
Hey,
takes
listen up.
another
We got to
little
push the
bump
ball,
up.
all right?
Boy, I tell you,
First
they
thing
got
we
to
gotta
be
do
feeling
is
better and
rebound.
better about
and
this
then
game.
I want everybody getting out. Fill the lanes, pass the ball ahead, and let's get some easy baskets. We can beat this team down the floor.
Several teams changing it up here. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. The Trailblazers third.
This team takes smart three-point shots. That's one of the reasons. Point percentage. They don't just hoist up crazy threes. They get quality looks from behind that arc.
So it's the Pacers now. It's a 10-point game. From deep. And there's Myers. That's good on the assist by Boozer.
How about the passing? Moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Dragic gets the bucket.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
It's Hill on the wing. He's guarded by Dragic. There's the dish to Miles. It's back to Hill. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Right here, Kevin, over these last 10 games on the Trailblazers schedule, this is how they stack up compared to the rest of the league. First in free throw percentage. First in fewest turnovers per game. And they also show up as a top 5 three-point shooting team. I mean, that's tall cotton there. Elite level marksmanship from behind the arc.
And anytime you lead the league in free throw shooting, as you talked about, Clark, I mean, you can put a lot of pressure on the defense, and that's why this team has made a concerted effort to attack the rim and get to the line as often as possible.
And it's Dragic off the drive, and he gets it to go. Dragic has got his second bucket of the night.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guy.
Here is Miles, right now averaging 7 points a game. Now here is Hill. He's covered closely.
And now a look at George Hill. Some of the numbers for him. Solid year underway for him. Averaging 13 points a game, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he's been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out to me about his recent performances.
Well, you think about his intelligence, the court vision, both are outstanding. Those numbers are hardly as shock as excellent as they are.
Aldridge, no good.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
The pass to Miles. It's back to Hill. Releases. He's good with the little jumper in close.
Boy, he's looked great so far. Offensively, looks like he's brought his A-game.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Dragic dishes to Williams. Pass to Leonard. Shoots from 12. And it comes off the front of the rim. And here we go. Here's Hill. Blocked. Here's Dragic. No good. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Trailblazers up 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. All right, the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Williams in its shooting guard. Robin Lopez out there with Myers Leonard. Then it's Allen Crabbe.